Hey everyone, so today's video is a little bit different than my usual videos, but I feel like this was a really important topic to address. As you guys probably know by now, I'm half black and half Hispanic, so I really felt like this was important to share with you guys. So blacks and Hispanics and other minorities are being disproportionately affected by the coronavirus. And I recently chatted with Dr. Elena Rios, the president and CEO of the National Hispanic Medical Association, to talk about this. If you would like to see our interview, I actually put this in the second half of my video, but here's the main topics we need to know. In the majority of states' reports that include race and ethnicity, Black Americans actually have a higher count of the confirmed cases. Black Americans are actually being hospitalized at a higher rate than any other race because of COVID-19. And in New York City, Hispanics have a higher number of cases than any other ethnic group. Now, you're probably asking, why is this? Black and Hispanic workforce have a high population that work blue-collar jobs, and those are the jobs that have a higher risk for exposure. Also, Black and Hispanic communities experience more challenging social factors. They have less stable housing and less access to healthcare. Hispanics are 3 times more likely to be uninsured, and Blacks are almost 2 times more likely. So, what can we do? A huge problem in these communities is often lack of access to information. So 1, please share this information with your friends and family. 2, follow the guidelines set forth by the CDC. And 3, I know we've heard this nonstop, but it's worth repeating. Wash your hands. Keep them clean. And also limit your exposure as much as possible. Wear your mask, gloves if you feel better doing that. And also practice your social distancing as much as possible. If you feel sick, please don't ignore it. Research shows that people in Black and Hispanic minority groups are more likely to not contact their doctor and seek medical help. And you don't want to do that. Talk to your doctor if you feel sick. But I just wanted to make those points first. Now here is some of my interview with Dr. Elena Rios. Dr. Rios, thank you so much for getting on this call with me today. I know you're probably extremely busy, especially during this time right now. So I have some questions that I've been thinking about. And since there has been so many questions and concerns about COVID-19, especially for the Black and Hispanic community, because I myself, I'm Hispanic and African American. And I know that African Americans and Hispanics, people of color, are at higher risk of COVID-19. So I'm glad to have you here to hear it directly from you to know if these are true or not.
Oh, it's true. We have a bigger impact on our communities, our brown communities, because we've been living in poor conditions for a long time.
Yes.
And this country is just seeing the impact of a new disease, this COVID-19 virus, coming in and really impacting our communities. In general, Latino and African Americans they're gardeners, they're helping with retail, they're in the supermarkets, they're in the clinics and the hospitals. They're in jobs around a lot of people.
Yep.
So you really need to be more careful than, you're not in an office job where you're just by yourself. We don't have that luxury of those what are called white collar jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're more in the skilled blue collar or even unskilled labor like farm workers or, janitors. Those people are surrounded by people that could be sick. So that's why our communities get sicker, and we have more need, for more people to tell us information like this. So thank you for what you're doing.
Oh yes, and thank you for being here. Yeah. So it seems like a lot of people are afraid to go to the hospital right now. When do you think is the right time someone should go to the doctor or emergency room?
Well, the CDC says that you really should wait till you have a high fever, 102, 103, and you are short of breath.
Okay.
That's the worst. That is an acute problem that needs to be handled in the hospital, in an emergency room. That is an emergency. But if you don't get short of breath and you're not really having high fevers, then you don't have to go to the emergency room. Let me just say that the virus is aggressive.
Yes.
And it is more aggressive than the regular flu that we are all used to. Mm-hmm. That's why everybody's taking precautions not to spread it as much as they can by social distancing. But the people who are impacted even more are those that are vaping or smoking or have asthma or have other, respiratory problems.
So how important is the stay-at-home order?
Well, it's very important because this virus, again, is so aggressive. COVID-19 hits people, sometimes they don't even know they have it, and then they pass it on to others.
Where should we go for accurate and up-to-date information about how to stay safe and all of that?
The most important website for people to know about information about COVID-19 is the cdc.gov.
Okay, that's good for all these people to know. A lot of people are wondering, and even myself, when will our lives go back to normal? And what do you think the new normal will look like?
Well, for the next year at least, the new normal will be less people, less crowding everywhere, whether it's the beach, parks, and businesses are going to be very careful about who comes into their business. The airlines, flying, the buses, the metro, you're going to see that there will be less people allowed to sit next to each other. I just think that we still have to be very careful.
Yep, be very careful and cautious.
Yeah. So anyway, it was nice to talk to you. And our National Hispanic Medical Association, we give scholarships to young people who are interested in becoming a doctor or a nurse or a dentist, even a pharmacist. We need a lot more Latinos and African Americans to become our healthcare workforce.
Yes, I really appreciate all of the knowledge you taught me and all these people watching today. Thank you so much.
Well, great. Well, good luck on your career. And
thank you so much. You have a good rest of your day.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Thanks, Jasmine. Bye.
Thank you so much, doctor. And there we go. So that was the end of my video with Dr. Rios. I really appreciate her getting on the phone with me today. I just want all of us to stay safe during this time. And I just feel like we should all be aware of this, that it is not gone. It's still here. And we all just need to stay safe and be cautious of what we're doing and who we're around and all of that. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.